Hey guys, my name is Rudy, and welcome to my living room floor. If you know anything about me, you know I love planes, trains, and buses. Sorry for the bad hair day. So it's Christmas time, and I know I made a video about this a little while back, but the video is completely out of line with the season. I know a lot of you guys are looking for Christmas gifts and things like that, and I just want to talk about a very special gift I got. It was about a year ago from my friend Jazy. She also knows I love trains, buses, and planes. And this is what she got me, so I thought this is worthy of a review. This is a TEMI electric train set. I don't remember what the cost was. I did look it up. It's a bit of a novelty, but I think around Christmas time, it's actually really good to check out something like this. Oh, what's really cool about this, and still the baffling mystery, and if I have any of my modeler friends out there, I'd like you to know how this actually works. So before we get this thing in motion, we're going to do one thing here. We're going to pop this cover off here. And this is just plain water. And we're going to put the top back on here. You can run this thing in two modes. You can run it silent. You can run it loud. Let's go with the loud first. Hopefully don't derail this thing today. If you can see this thing, but this thing actually smokes, which is actually pretty damn cool. When I was a little kid growing up in the Czech Republic or Czechoslovakia back then, I used to play with trains on the living room floor, or actually mostly the kitchen. And my friend has successfully flashed me back to that time, my childhood. I thought it makes a pretty cool gift for a crazy train person in your family. Should you have a Sheldon, or I guess in this case a Rudy. And I'll show you guys the silent mode as well here. Like, so as far as model accuracy, not the thing, but I think it's something that's actually perfect for the Christmas season. The fact that this thing actually smokes is actually really cool. I'm sure this will get old even for the greatest of train lovers. So you can turn the switch to the back over here and get, once it's all the way forward, the switch up here. And successfully derailed the train. There we go. That's the quiet mode. Actually, I hadn't recharged this battery. It comes on a rechargeable USB. I'll show that to you in here in a second. Like I said, I haven't recharged this since I got it. I put it in, and not even full charge, but managed to hold. I guess the original set here calls for batteries, but they later replace them with this. I can actually show you first the charger. So inside the box, I don't remember if the dropper, I want to say the dropper was in here. If not, one of these is actually really easy to acquire. And it is definitely ready for the Christmas season. I'm just not putting this up for it. Or you got other decorations here for the junior model in you or the train enthusiast. But what you do is you connect this, a USB, and this goes to the battery. I like this thing to do one more round, and then we'll talk about that. I'll show you how everything works and how everything connects. No realism, but nostalgia, absolutely. Grandpa wanted to have a train set like this in the room. Never really got around to it. We built some stuff, and my half brother did manage to get some stuff kind kind of done on his. He had a train set for a little while. I'm not sure if he's got his up. I kind of went over to the world of simulation where I've built a the train, the check train, known as the Strela, or the Bullet, digitally, because I really don't have the room for these guys. But so this is how this thing works. You got all the way off in the back. If you pull it one notch forward, got the noise, and you get a bit of warning before everything fires up. And everything kind of starts moving. Silent mode is one more click forward. I'm just baffled by the fact that it can make smoke. That's really impressive. Just a little bit of water, and that water goes in that second thing right here. I don't know if I can point to it right there. Right there, the second one. This guy here. Okay, let's talk about the batteries. So the unit is equipped, and I don't know if I can open this, but the battery unit sits right back here. Let me grab a little screwdriver real quick. I think I got one here. Give me 1 second. Maybe this will work. Battery's actually really well in there, and what they did is they ran a let's see here, this might work. Well, we can say the battery compartment is really hard to get into. If I can put you down for a moment, I'll demonstrate. Anyway, in here, you got this little guy here. It's almost like an RC plane battery, and this connects straight to that. And this connection is on one way to put it in, and we'll connect to the USB. Charge up to full capacity, put it in, and this thing's a bit of an overkill. It has a little cover to put the screws in for. Make sure very young train enthusiasts don't actually swallow this stuff here, I guess. Anyway, you put the battery wires in. You close it up, and my problem was, the reason I couldn't get it off was right here. You have to actually squeeze this guy back here to get it out. Bit of a trick. Anyway, guys, any questions, let me know. Till next time, take care and happy holidays.